The following segment is sponsored by USANA Kids Eat. We all know USANA Kids Eat has served hundreds of kids in Utah, but did you know USANA has a global program to fight hunger as well? Michelle Benedict is here to talk about both programs and how you can help. Welcome to the show, Michelle. It's always good to have you.
It's great to be back.
Absolutely. Anything we can do to help kids. So let's start by giving an update on the USANA Kids Eat program for Utah kids.
Yes, so it's been a great year. We're wrapping up the year, and people always wonder what happens with these kids over the summer. We provide a large number of bags to the districts for the summertime. So the same kids are still getting fed every Friday over the summer.
You guys work year round, and you're gearing up for a busy time.
Yeah, we really are. We're already looking into fall to see, which schools we've got on our service and make sure that they're all funded. And so we're in the process of funding right now, making sure that we're finding adoptive sponsors for those schools.
Well, speaking of that, what are some of the greatest needs that you guys need right now to help kids?
Oh, well, definitely donations. Donations, whether it's just any amount helps, whether it's a monthly donation or whether you want to get involved in a bigger way and adopt a school and sponsor specific kids and pack their bags. You can do that on a local level or a global level.
I love that. Okay, so tell us about the work you're doing at the USANA Foundation to combat worldwide hunger.
So on a global level, USANA is a global organization, and so of course it makes sense that the foundation would be too. We do vertical gardening towers, and we've got those all over the world. We've got about 50,000 of those in 14 different countries, and we are able to help families in a more sustainable way.
Wow, okay, these towers, garden towers, are so fascinating. Tell me a little bit more. How do they work?
Yeah, they're really neat. It's vertical gardens, and they're meant for people who are in need, who don't have any space, any soil. They just don't have a place where they can do their own gardening, and these are they take so little space, but you can grow so many plants inside. They take very little water, a lot less water than traditional gardening, and so it makes it so that they can provide for themselves. It's very empowering, and it's sustainable because they can continue to replant over and over and kind of become educated and really lead out in providing for their family.
It's genius. That's
fantastic.
So neat.
We love it.
You mentioned this a little bit earlier, but volunteers and donors play such a huge and vital role. And tell me a little bit more about what are some opportunities for people to get involved? How can they help?
Yeah, so we have our adoptions. I talked about that on a local level. On a global level, you can adopt a village or a project, and then you have the opportunity to go out and actually we'll take you there and travel. You can meet the people, build some garden towers. So it's very, very hands-on and connected. But of course, any donation helps, and we have all kinds of volunteer opportunities if you go to the website. So. Yeah.
If you're looking for things to volunteer and ways to get involved, you guys, we're going to be volunteering really soon, and you want to do it. This
tomorrow.
is so exciting. Tell us about the impact that your efforts are making.
It's just amazing to see how this changes people's lives. We have a beautiful woman who lives in a refugee camp in Uganda, and we provided her a garden tower and also employed her to sew our garden tower bags. And she stood up, the last time I was there, she stood up and she said, I now can sew clothing, and she showed us the clothing she's sewing, and she's also a leader in her community with the garden towers, and she said, I am a strong woman. It was just so neat to see how something so small has really empowered her and made it so she can provide for her family.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Willie Frost, where can people go for more information?
Right to our website. It's USANAfoundation.org.
All right, well, you guys get involved. Michelle, thank you. It's always so good to see you.
Oh, it's so good to be back.